Hi, Rowan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Can you see my presentation?
I can.
Okay, cool. Um,
I see Anne just messaged she can hear you as well. She's here.
Cool. Hey, guys, we're just going to wait a second for more people to jump on. Cool. So like I said, you guys can all hear me. Cool. Okay, great. So we've got another minute to wait it out, and then we'll get cracking. How are you guys feeling about the event?
Awesome.
And DeFrancesco's pumped. Okay. See a couple more people joining. Yeah, we're gonna get going in a second, guys. Just waiting for a couple more people. And everyone's excited, everyone's anxious to get going. We're gonna get going in a bit. You can see Rowan's pumped there. Rowan wants to get going.
I'm always going, always going.
This is a good social interaction during COVID. I think that's what's getting people really going, you know?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's
there
great.
You go. People are getting excited. Greg Feldman, yeah, he wants to get cracking. Yeah, I think COVID's got us all kind of wanting to socialize and get going. So this is a great opportunity to do that. Guys, put a 3 in the chat if you can hear me and you're excited. Awesome. Rowan Jaffe, excited. Awesome. Okay, cool, guys. So, guys, I'm going to get into it now. I just wanted to let you guys know. So what you should do is stick around all the way to the end of the chat. I'm going to be giving away a free training module that will get you 10 to 20 high-quality client opportunities each and every single month with just 5 minutes of effort a day on your part. So stick around till the end. It's going to be great. So, guys, first and foremost, my name is Justin Feldman. I'm a qualified chartered accountant and founder of Accounting Clients Accelerator. So today I'm going to be speaking to you about how to build an accounting practice that scales. Right, so let's jump into it. So after having worked in a couple of accounting firms myself, and after having spoken to hundreds of accounting partners and servicing multiple accounting firms through my business, I've definitely identified the difference between an accounting practice that scales and one that just doesn't. Now, there are a few key components that have to be in place in order for the practice to scale. If any of these components aren't there, it appears the partner tends to get stuck in the business, working these crazy hours and just can't free themselves from the business. We'll be addressing all these components in detail in the session, but just as an overview for the presentation, I wanted to just run through the components as you can see below. Okay, so these are the components: picking a niche, having a lead generation system in place, having a formal sales process and CRM to ensure you can close the leads, and the bonus is the automation to save you time. Cool, guys. So I just wanted to give you a quick backstory about myself. So this whole journey started for me a couple of years ago. I'll never forget in my final month at Grant Thornton, after spending yet another night sitting at the client's offices until 11 p.m. that night, the audit partner turned to me and said, "Justin, how's the budget looking?" I turned to him, a big old school, no nonsense type audit partner, and said, "Unfortunately, we've gone over budget again, Jacques." Frustrated, we both continued working till I turned to him and I said, "Jacques, why do we take on clients like these? They underpay us, their books are a mess, and when we request information, they're always slow to give it to us." He turned to me and said, "This client was referred to us by one of our existing clients. There's nothing else we can do. That's the only way to get clients is through one of our word of mouth referrals." Fast forward 1 year, and I was sitting in an audit room 1 street up from Times Square in the middle of Manhattan with my new audit partner, Greg. I couldn't believe the quality of clients I was auditing. When we requested something, it was sent immediately. The books were clean and organized, and we'd made budget on every single client. Eventually, I turned to my audit partner, Greg, who was a young, well-dressed and tech-savvy partner. And I said to him, how do you get such good clients? He replied, easy, Justin. If they're not good quality, we simply leave them and find new clients. I was shocked. I said, but how many word-of-mouth referrals are you getting each month? He looked at me, smiled, and said, let's have a chat. And what he said to me next is the reason I decided to start Accounting Clients Accelerator. So from my conversations with Greg, I learned a whole lot about how an efficient accounting practices run in New York City. They make use of digital marketing, automation, and CRM tools to manage their client base. And that's what I'm here to share with you guys today. Cool. Who's excited to hear about this? I'm really, really pumped. Awesome, guys. So let's get into it. So one of the first lessons I learned from Greg, and something we recommend with our clients, is the art of picking a niche. When you look at how accounting firms market themselves, there's pretty much nothing that differentiates them from one another. They're all saying the exact same thing. They say, I do tax, I do payroll, I do audit, I do bookkeeping services. But to a potential client, they all look exactly the same. So the client lands up just finding the cheapest accountant and going with them. When you pick a niche, what you're doing is focusing your skills on a specific group of people instead of just saying, I target everyone, you know? An example of a niche would be restaurants. Now, when we tell this to accountants, a lot get very scared and think they have to completely change their entire business and get rid of existing clients. But this is just not the case. All you need to do is look at your existing client base, see whom you like servicing the most and which niche you feel you are the best at servicing, and simply start aiming your marketing and messages towards that niche and start getting more of those types of clients and get even better at servicing them. So the reason why this method is effective is because, number one, people will seek you out in the market. As an example, restaurant owner A will go to restaurant owner B and say, you should go to Greg. He's the accountant for restaurants. He understands the industry like the back of his hand. Number two, you're now a specialist in the sense that you specialize in accounting for restaurants. So you can actually charge more for your services. This is the same reason a general practitioner can only charge $200 per consult, but a specialist will charge $1,300 per consult. People will pay more for a specialist. They'd rather pay more for someone who knows the industry and understands the problem they face than just a generalist who services anyone and everyone they can. Number three, as you start to service more and more of this niche, you will become extremely efficient at it. As you will have done so many restaurants' tax returns, you will know exactly what issues are going to come up and how to handle them. So you will be doing the work way faster and more efficiently, which increases your profit margin. I felt this slide really explains this concept of how you only have a certain amount of focus, and by harnessing that focus on one niche, your results will improve drastically. The picture on the left represents your average accountant who services anyone and everyone and has a limited knowledge on all different backgrounds and niches. The picture on the right is of an accountant who services one niche and has expert focus and knowledge on that industry. Guys, this is making sense to all of you, by the way. Awesome. Okay, great. By the way, everyone, if you've ever run Facebook ads before and you didn't get amazing results, this is why. It's because you didn't pick a niche. And by the way, small to medium businesses, guys, that's not a niche. Cool. Prospecting. So guys, this is a very underrated part of most businesses, but just keep in mind, this is the lifeblood of the business. Without new leads and opportunities coming into your practice consistently, it'll be very difficult to grow your business. So once you have your niche and your message, it's now time to get that message in front of as many people as possible. Now, many accountants have a fear around getting their message out to a lot of people. They fear they'll ruin their brand or upset people or sound spammy. But guys, this is just not the case. If you reach out to someone and they're not looking for an accountant, they will simply ignore the message. They don't even register who's sending it, as it's not relevant to them. It's the same as when you see a commercial on TV that's not applicable to you. You just kind of zone out. But when the message gets in front of someone who is actually looking to change accountants, they'll be so grateful you got in touch with them and will gladly respond. We aren't in business to serve everyone. We are here to actually find our dream clients. You guys agree with that? So, just so you guys are aware, there's many ways to prospect. There's LinkedIn, Google Ads, radio, billboards.
Sorry to
but
cut
the-
just 1 minute. Lewis, your mic is on causing a feedback delay. If everybody could just mute their mics, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, Justin. It was just creating feedback for
No
some of
worries.
our attendees here.
Okay, I did see. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. So guys, just so you know, there are many ways to prospect. There's LinkedIn, Google Ads, radio, billboards, but the one that I'll be speaking to you guys about today is actually Facebook ads. Now, a lot of accountants claim Facebook ads just don't work. I'm here to tell you this is just not true. If done properly, Facebook can be extremely effective for getting accounting clients. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what a successful Facebook ad actually looks like. So you'll not believe me, but this woman, Shanita, is a CPA in North America, and she spent $1,000 on Facebook ads and made over $60,000 from those ads. Now, as an accountant, I think we can all agree finding an ROI like that would be very, very difficult to find. But anyway, let's have a look at the ad. So firstly, if you guys have a look at this ad, you guys can all see that. You guys, okay, I just want to confirm. Okay, great. Okay, so first of all, what's good about this ad is that it's directed at a specific niche. So as you can see here, her niche is the home health agency. As I said earlier, when you have a niche, marketing becomes much easier as you can speak directly to them. The ad is offering a free ebook on how to save on your taxes. And it's actually a very short 3-page PDF, but does have very valuable information in it to help you save on your taxes. So this ebook, it builds rapport and trust as you are helping potential clients and at the same time showing them you know what you're talking about and you understand the industry and you can help them like that. So then once you click on that ad, it's going to take you to this page where it tells you how to get your free ebook and why you should read it. Now, in order to get your free ebook, you have to give her your email address. That's a fair trade, right? Now she has an opportunity to tell you more about her and what she does and how she can help you. So after putting in your email address, you will then be taken to this thank you page where she has a video. In the video, she thanks you and tells you how else she can help you as a home health agency save money on taxes. She also gives you an opportunity to book a free call with her to discuss any issues you are having and for some advice. As you can see, she's giving a ton of value, and oftentimes clients will sign up with her on the call because of the amount of rapport they have with her and the amount of knowledge she has already shared. Now, guys, I know this sounds complicated, but once you have a niche and understand the problems they face, you can successfully do this. Now, a lot of you probably already have a niche you understand really well. You just need to start focusing your marketing towards them and start getting more of those types of clients. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. So next I'll be talking to you a little bit about sales and CRMs. So guys, I just wanted to ask you, would you ever show up to a client or company meeting without an agenda to discuss and a structure for the meeting? Absolutely not. But it blows my mind how many accountants will just get on a sales call without any structure or plan for the call. Can you imagine if this entire conference had no agenda and everyone just spoke whenever they wanted? It would be chaotic and no one would get any value. An agenda is crucial to have in place for a meeting or for a sales call. So guys, just like there's a structured process to go about completing a tax return, so is there a structured process to go about sales. I definitely found that most accountants are really good at doing the actual accounting work, but most, myself included, really struggle with sales. Now, you don't need to be Jordan Belfort to close an accounting client, but you do need a simple sales structure in place to ensure the conversation leads down a certain path. When our clients first started generating high quality leads, we started noticing they weren't closing the leads at the rate they should have been. This is when we decided to get an expert salesman, Rowan Jaffe, into the business to assist our clients with sales. After getting Rowan involved, our clients' results absolutely exploded. Through his decade-long career in sales, he has trained up hundreds of salesmen and successfully raised millions of dollars for North American NGOs, which is why we brought him in to speak about sales today. So guys, before I bring on Rowan, I just wanted to let you guys know, no one is saying you need to become a 10 out of 10 salesman. We're not trying to groom 10 out of 10 salesmen. We just want to give you guys a structure. A 6 out of 10 is good enough. All you need is a structure and just to ask the right questions. So yeah, Rowan, over to you. Ronan.
Sorry, I was muted. Can you all hear me now? Technology, fun. So yeah, no, I just want to say thank you, Justin, for introducing me. I really appreciate that. And I think it's really awesome that everybody's actually involved doing this. You guys are all taking the first step to do something bigger in your lives and better with your businesses. And not a lot of people in this industry are actually taking that action to do so. So you're already winning. So I just want to let that know. And to touch base on what Justin was saying, I think it's really key to understand that, like, we talk a lot about sales here at Accounting Clients Accelerator, because we found that sales is very important to actually drive, revenue into your business, get more clients that you could fulfill for. But one very, very important thing that I want to address, it might actually be the elephant in the room when we're talking about sales, is that a lot of people have a connotation that the salesperson, the salesman, or the saleswoman is that, lurky figure in the car lot who's looking to sell you a car that's not really going to help you out, right? So there's a bad connotation with salespeople. They're spammy, they're annoying, they like to hurt people and not help them. So it's really important to understand that that's actually not the case in 2020. In the 80s and the 70s, maybe in the early 90s, there was a lot of that going on. But we don't do sales like that anymore. It's extremely important to understand in your business that if you're selling people, you need to ensure that what you're selling is going to benefit all parties and never engage in a transaction or a sale that's going to hurt one of the parties. It's unethical. And when you do your sales ethically, you will find that you're going to have better long-term results. So I want to address that right off the hop, just to let people know that just because you're selling doesn't mean you can't be ethical and genuine. I find through the sales that I've done and through the sales training that I've done across Canada, the people who are the most honest and the most ethical produce the most results. The people that lie, cheat, and try to get around corners, they are never successful. So I just want to share that information with you guys. Talking to Justin about a presentation here on sales, I know we have a limit of time. So instead of me coming up here for the next 30 minutes, 40 minutes, boring you guys with some sales information, what I decided I wanted to do is I spent the weekend creating a very small course. It's about 20 minutes, and it's a video that I have. Justin's going to be providing a free gift at the end of this, which is extremely useful. It's going to show you how to generate 10 to 20 high-quality leads through LinkedIn. And I created a sales course that I'm going to be sharing with you guys as all 17 minutes long. And I feel that if anybody here takes that and uses it in conjunction with this video that Justin's going to be providing, you're going to have a competitive advantage. And it's just really important to understand as well what Justin was saying. Sales isn't the be all and end all. You don't need to be 10 out of 10 salespeople. However, if you can have a communication skill and your communication levels are at a 5 or a 6 out of 10 and your competitors are at a 2 and a 3, you're going to have an advantage. You're going to sign more clients. You're going to close more deals. And I think at the end of the day, anybody on this call is probably looking to increase the amount of revenue coming into their business. And it's going to take sales skills to do so. But the great thing about sales is that it's a learned skill. Nobody's born with it. Nobody has it naturally. The more you practice at it, the better you get. And I just wanted to share that video with you guys. So please make sure if you stick around to the end of this video, there's a ton of value being provided. Justin has a free gift created. And if you use my sales training video in conjunction with that, you will notice that your conversations will become more structured. You will notice that you will be more confident on the phone or in person, and you will start to see a higher conversion rate when speaking to your clients. So I just wanted to share that with you. And again, I want to thank Bruce and everybody for putting on this conference. It's really neat to see accountants taking action, networking, especially in this day and age. We need to find new ways to create business, and everything is moving online. The day of brick and mortar is soon to be gone. And if you can learn the skills today to run CRMs, to hold proper sales conversations, and to actually do things like networking at events like this, you're already winning. And I just wanted to share that information with you. Thank you guys again so much for taking the time to actually get involved here. Thank you for bringing me on. And I'm going to throw it back to Justin now. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Rowan. Yeah, guys, you guys should definitely check out his video. It's extremely valuable. I definitely wouldn't be able to get up here in front of all you guys and speak today if it wasn't for Rowan. He's helped me a hell of a lot with the way I speak and communicate. So I would really recommend you guys check that out. Anyways, we're just going to quickly talk about automation, and then we'll be wrapping up pretty soon. So I'm just going to get into automation. Right. So guys, once you have your marketing message down and the sales part down, you'll now have an influx of new leads and new clients opportunities coming into your business. At this stage, you'll start to realize you now have a new problem on your hands that you didn't have before. How do I onboard all these new clients? What we started to realize from working with multiple firms is that a lot of their processes were very outdated and often manual. When onboarding a new client, everything was done by email, manually emailing clients back and forth, documents here, documents there. You need to digitize your onboarding process, and it looks like this. So this is an example of an onboarding we built for one of our clients. You can welcome clients, capture documents to verify their identity, fill in a registration form, capture billing details, and thank them, all in one seamless and professional process. So when you sign on a new client, they can simply upload all the information you need and get started without your involvement, taking something that would take 2 hours down to probably 20 minutes. Like, how cool is that? Like, that's so much more efficient. Anyways, I'd love to go further into other ways of automating your accounting practice, but that's all the time I've left for today. As a thank you to Bruce and everyone involved in the CPA conference, we would like to give you all a free gift. So guys, we have a training course that will show you how to get 10 to 20 high quality client opportunities each month for your business with just 5 minutes of work needed a day. Now guys, I know as an accountant, where people start mentioning softwares or tech, it gets very scary. It was that way for me as well. But trust me, this stuff is an absolute dream compared to SAP or Pastel or Excel. It's way easier. If you guys can use Excel, you most definitely can use this software. We normally sell this for $500 once off, but we are going to give it to you guys today for free. We're also going to include the slides and notes from the presentation in this link. So all you have to do to get your free training is go to this URL, accountingclientsaccelerator.com/CPA. So guys, I'll just paste that in the chat after I'm finished speaking. I'll give you guys that URL. But now guys, just so you know, we normally charge for this course. We are only going to be keeping it open until Sunday at midnight. After that, we are going back to charging for the course, and you'll have to pay the $500. So again, to get access, accountingclientsaccelerator.com/CPA. What you'll do is you'll paste the link in the browser, click on the yes, give me my free course, fill in your name and email, and you'll be emailed access to the course. We'll also mail you the slides and notes to this presentation, as well as other very valuable information for CPAs. So again, thanks everyone for taking time to listen to this talk. Thanks again to Bruce and the whole CPA conference team. It was great, great job. Again, guys, if you want to get the free training, it's only available till Sunday night at midnight. Go to the link in the chat, type in your browser, accountingclientsaccelerator.com/CPA. I'll give it to you guys over here
as well.
In the chat.
Don't forget to check out the video that'll be attached with that. While the free gift is super useful to each of these skills, having a little bit of that sales training, it's a little bit high level. It's very basic stuff, but if you utilize a little bit of what you hear in that video with the free gift that Justin's providing, you're going to see some results. And honestly, it's going to cost you a lot more money to not take action on this free gift right now. We wanted to provide this to you guys so you can get some extra value out of us and, really get to put it to use. So I hope some of you actually take charge, make use of it, and find yourself some free clients from LinkedIn.
Cool, guys. That's it. Thanks for your time. Cool. So did you guys enjoy the chat? Awesome. Cool. Like that. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate the nice words. Rowan, are you still on the chat?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I wasn't sure if you're
okay,
leaving
cool.
and going into another one. You just want me to stay on here?
Well, it looks like there are still people on here. I would like to show them how to actually access the free gift. Just tell me if you can.
Guys, if anyone's still on here, can you drop like a 1 or a 2 in the chat just so we know? Perfect. Hi, Anne.
Okay, so let me show. Hey, Anne. Okay, Rowan, can you see what I'm sharing?
So I can't see your shared screen currently. Here.
Let me see.
I see
now,
you.
See?
Oh, yep. Now we have a shared screen open with Google in front. Yep.
Yep. Google. With Google. Okay, perfect. So all you want to do is you want to copy that. So, Anne, if you want your free trading, you're just going to literally go to accountingclassaccelerator.com/CPA, hit enter, and it's going to take you to this page, which is Hey CPAs and Accountants, free training, get your 10 to 20 high quality leads. As you can see, there's a beautiful picture of me. And you want to go down there. So here's obviously the product. And you just want to hit yes, give me my free course. And then you're going to put your name and your email. And you're going to get your access to your course. And yeah, and that way you can go on. You can get access to Rowan's training. You get access to our free LinkedIn prospecting engine. There's going to be a ton of value in there, guys. And I think it's going to be a really good kickstart for you. It's going to put prospecting into your hands. So it's going to be completely in your hands. You'll be able to get more clients, network with people, meet people. And it's just a great way of getting that.
This is like what the successful industry businesses, this is what the biggest accounting firms are actually doing out there. They are taking control of their businesses and they are putting it into their hands. They're not saying, we don't know how to prospect, we don't know what to do. They're seeking out this information, they're finding it, and they're taking that action. And if you guys, Anne, I know you're going to go and do it. You seem like a very excited, enthusiastic person, and I love it. Go and do this. Take control of your business. If you're not where you want to be today, you can get there tomorrow, but it takes taking that first step, right? So we've given that to you guys for free to try to give you that value, kind of give you that leg up in the industry. This is what we sell to people on a daily basis to actually provide them these services. Because of this event, we want you guys to have a competitive advantage. Please go and use this information. And Mark, I know you're in here. Do you guys have any questions you want to drop in the chat while we're sitting here, maybe in relation to your conversations or any struggles that you've had with any of your marketing or sales? I'm on the call right now. I don't mind taking some time to provide some extra value. If you have a question you want to drop in there, let's see if we can give you some information. Some messages about HubSpot. Cool.
Awesome, Mark. That's good to hear.
Mark, you're never late if you get started.
Cool. Do you guys have any other questions? Okay.